everyone, good morning, and welcome to the first edition here of my Have Dinner With Me series here, my new vlog that I'm doing with my dinners. So I am already behind because I should have done what I'm going to do right now. I should have done this yesterday, or actually I should have done it even on Saturday. Today is Monday, so I should have done this Saturday so that I could have my groceries delivered yesterday so they'd all be ready. But I, of course, one, procrastinated, and two, I had so many things to get done that time just slipped away from me. So this week I am starting a 28-day challenge. So I am intermittent fasting, and I'm going to be cooking dinners, keto dinners. So I am on Pinterest right now looking for some recipes that sound interesting and that sound fairly easy to prepare. And I'm gonna get a couple of days worth of recipes so that I can place a delivery order, or at least to just get my shopping list ready so that I can go and get all that stuff done so that I have dinner to cook for tonight. So this is what I do. So I'll go on to Pinterest, or I'll just Google like keto recipes, or if I have ground beef already in my fridge and I want recipes with ground beef, like I just kind of look things up like that. I was going to use my recipe book that I had. I shared it with you on a previous vlog during Vlogmas. It's the, what is it called? Cook Once, Eat All Week. But I just wasn't feeling it, especially because a lot of the recipes use chicken breast, which I know is good, but that is not my favorite thing to eat. So, or I don't mind it. It's just that like I was preparing it in advance and then, doing a meal prep, preparing it and then reheating it when it was time to eat the dinner. And the chicken breast just didn't heat over very well. Like it just got too dry for me. The other dinners that I've made using that book, like with ground beef, perfect. They work out great. So anyways, so I'm going to look up some recipes, print them out so that I can have my shopping list, and we'll go from there. Okay, so I found 3 recipes that I want to try. Actually, I'm only going to try 2 because this last one I found, it's a no noodle lasagna that you would cook in the Instant Pot, and I got an Instant Pot for Christmas, and I've never used it, but I'm reading the instructions and it says I need to have like a round dish that fits into the pot with a spring-form pan. Anyways, it has things that I need that I don't have. So I'm going to skip on this one, but I'm going to set it aside because if I can get all the equipment that I need, that it says that I need, I do want to try it, but because it looks good. But the 2 dinners that I'm going to have prepared, or I'm going to have recipes for, and I'm going to order all my ingredients that I need to do, a meal delivery, a grocery delivery, is a keto chicken bacon casserole, keto chicken bacon ranch casserole, and a Mexican zucchini and beef. So each of them are like really quick to prepare and to cook, which is nice. Serves 6 people, which is fine because then we'll have leftovers for the next day. So basically what I did was, I could just do that. So basically what I did is I went through the ingredients, and I already know what I have in my pantry and in my refrigerator, which since we just came back from vacation, our refrigerator is basically empty. So I knew everything that I needed to get. So I just used this notebook and I just made my quick little shopping list. And I'm going to go ahead and log in and place my grocery delivery. And hopefully there are still time slots. I think it's early enough that there are, I can still get a delivery today. So I'm going to get this done as well. Hey guys, so finally my groceries got delivered. It was a little later than I normally have, but that was the quickest delivery. So it's already 4:45 and I'm gonna start cooking. So again, like I said, I am going to start tonight with a keto chicken bacon ranch casserole. I'll make sure that I'll leave the link to this recipe in the description box below. I'll have it separated by day. So I've got all my ingredients already out, and it seems pretty simple to do. So I'm gonna go ahead and just get started. I gotta start by preheating my oven at 350. So the recipe says to use 4 strips of cooked bacon and then crumble it, or like chop it up and crumble, but I know that I like way more bacon than just 4 slices, and since I had this package already halfway used from yesterday, I'm just going to use the other half. So it said 4 slices, but I'm going to end up cooking 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, double that. I'm making 8. And I like to already chop it in small pieces before I fry it, just to, I don't know, I guess it takes about the same amount of time, I would assume, but just peace of mind. I just like doing this, and then it's easier to chop and crumble. Okay, and then so while that chicken or the bacon is cooking up, I'm gonna start cutting up my chicken. It says 1.5 pounds of boneless, skinless chicken breast cut up into cubes. I have no idea. I gotta wash. I'm gonna rinse my hands. What that actually translates to as far as how many pieces of chicken, but great, somebody's at my door again. But I'm just going to use 2 chicken breasts. I'm going to cut it up, and then if it doesn't seem like enough, I'll just use 1 more. And then I have these broccoli florets that I need to, I guess I just need to steam them, and I can steam them in here. So let's see, how long does this take? Okay, so I got the broccoli in the microwave steaming. Bacon is still cooking up here, and I've got this chicken. I ended up using 3 chicken breasts. I think it might have been too much, but anyways. So I gotta mix the chicken with a tablespoon of my ranch seasoning, and mix the chicken pieces, toss to coat completely. And then once this bacon is done, then I'll put this in that pan. Okay, so let me do that. All right, so it says a heaping tablespoon, so I have a 1/2 tablespoon here, so I'll just use 2 of these. I mean, it's like practically the whole package. Oh well. There's a little bit extra in there. Okay, so let me toss and coat this. And then it says to put this in a pan with olive oil, but since I just made the bacon and I got the pot or the pan already nice and hot, I'm just gonna cook it in the bacon grease. So I follow recipes pretty much. I just kind of make modifications as I need to, things that make life easier on myself. Okay, so that looks pretty well coated. Just make sure. Add chicken and saute until completely cooked. Okay, here we go. It's gonna sizzle. While that chicken is sizzling in the pot, I'm going to mince up some garlic. 2 teaspoons. I have no idea how much that is, so I'm going to just use a couple of cloves. Except I like that lot of garlic. I'll see what 3 cloves looks like. sauteing the chicken still. I lowered the heat down a little bit too much now. It's taking a little bit longer. Okay, so while that's still heating up, I'm going to take the broccoli out. And it's hot. And I'm going to put this in my casserole dish. All right, so I did one bag. One bag was 12 ounces. The recipe says 2 cups, which would actually be 16 ounces. So it's just gonna be just the one bag. Because by the time I start adding everything else in there, it's not gonna fit. All right, so I just need this chicken to continue cooking, get finished. I'll add the garlic in there, and then take this out, and then I will start making the sauce. Okay, so I've taken the chicken out of the pan. I put it in the casserole dish, and now I'm gonna add a cup of heavy whipping cream straight into the same pot. And I lowered my heat. It said to lower it down to medium. So I lowered it, and it says to whisk, getting up all the brown bits. And then to this, I will add 2 types of cheese. I'm gonna add the cheddar cheese and, oh, did I forget the other one? Mozzarella cheese. I need to grab that. Okay, so I think it's thick enough now, so I'm gonna add in the cheese, half a cup of cheddar and half a cup of mozzarella. I don't know why I'm trying to measure in this eyeball. That's about half a cup. Stir it. And then it says to add your salt and pepper, but since I'm using the bacon grease, I'm not gonna add a whole lot of salt, but I am gonna add some pepper. And just a little bit of salt. Okay, this is looking like amazing. Hi, Boomer. Okay, so this looks so good. Okay, now I'm gonna add the cheese mixture into my casserole here. Turn that off. Let's see if I can do this. To get everything coated. Okay, looks good. Now I just need to top it with cheddar cheese. Cheddar cheese and then the bacon. Oh my gosh, you guys, this looks so good. And then it said to add Parmesan, but I don't really like adding Parmesan, so I'm not. Oh my God, that looks so good. Okay. Now I'm gonna put it in the, here, let me show you what this looks like. Super delicious. So now I'm gonna put this in the oven for 20 minutes. Now while that is in the oven cooking 20 minutes, I've got 20 minutes to clean up my space and get it all situated. So it is now 20 minutes later. It is out of the oven. It is bubbling. It smells so good. It looks super good. I'm gonna let it cool for a little bit. And I have some avocados as well. So I'm gonna slice up some avocado and I can eat that with this. Okay, so now it's a taste test, and Emma and I are the only ones eating dinner tonight, or right now anyways. And Emma's first bite, still hot. The chicken, hot. You gotta say, because I'm not recording you.
Good.
Good? You like it? Mm-hmm. How's it taste? What does it taste like?
Tastes like potato soup.
Oh, we like potato soup. Okay. Nice. Okay, so now I'm gonna try it. So I've got some chicken, bacon, and I added some avocado on mine. Oh yeah. This one's going in the books to make again. This one's good. You like it, baby?
Mm-hmm.
All right, so this one was a good start to my week. All right, so dinner was a huge success. Victoria came home from work and she ate what I packed up for her, and she said it was super good. So that's definitely gonna go into the rotation because it was not too complicated. It was pretty simple and was delicious. So anyways, thank you for having dinner with us tonight, and I will see you tomorrow. Hey everyone, welcome back to another day. Thank you for joining me for dinner. Tonight I am preparing a Mexican zucchini and beef, and I kind of already have everything set up here. So I'll leave the link to this particular recipe in the description below. I'll separate it by days, so look for Tuesday. But it's ground beef, zucchini, some diced tomatoes and green chilies, and then a bunch of spices. So we've got chili powder, crushed red pepper, onion powder, cumin, so it's gonna have a little bit of a spice to it. And what I did to make my life easier is I went ahead and already pre-measured them, and I put them in my little containers here so that they're already ready. So all I'm gonna do now is chop up my garlic, slice up my zucchini so that it's ready, because the first step is to brown the ground beef with the garlic, so minced up garlic. So I'm gonna work on that, get that started, and then just start adding everything in, and dinner should be ready in about 30 minutes. Let's see. Okay, so in the pot I've got the meat browning with the garlic and the salt and pepper. I'm just going to get this all browned up and ready for the next step. All right, so now that it's all browned up, I'm going to add my can of tomatoes and green chili, as well as the rest of the spices. And then I'm gonna stir this up, and then it says to cover and simmer for 10 minutes. All right, now while it's simmering, I want to show you a couple of things. I have one of these tools. I ordered it from Pampered Chef. It is what I use to break up the ground beef. So if you are like having trouble, I always have trouble like breaking it up into smaller pieces using just a spoon. So I ordered this, and then I just put it in there, and I basically break up the meat from its form, and it breaks it up really, really nice. So I love this. This is really good. I use this mainly for ground beef, but I think there are definitely other uses for it as well. And then look how cute my measuring spoons are. I love these. I've had these for I don't know how long, years and years and years. I have never separated them. I mean, I guess I could have separated them, but I just like the way they look, like just like this in their little heart shape. Super cute. I don't remember where I got them because I got them so long ago, but I love them. All right, so the first 10 minutes are done. Now I'm gonna add in the sliced zucchini. Last one. Dropping that back in there. Stir it up, and then it says to cover and simmer for an additional 10 minutes. So we'll have dinner in 10 more minutes. All right, so the 10-minute timer has gone off. And we're gonna check. It says that the zucchini should be heated through, but still firm. And I think that's where we are. So we're gonna plate some up. I'm gonna let it cool just a little bit. I'm gonna plate some up, and Emma and I will give it a taste test again. I should have thought about what my family could eat this with, because this is all I'm gonna eat, because I'm not doing any carbs or anything. But I bet this would have like tasted good, like a tortilla. I bet it would taste good with tortilla chips or something. So we'll figure out what the fam wants to eat with it. I'll let them decide. They're on their own on that one. But we're gonna plate it up. Here, actually, let me give you a glimpse of what it looks like. All right, so this is what we've got going today. Let's hope it's good. All right, so Emma and I are sitting at the table again. Okay, you want to give it a taste test?
Sure. Pretty good.
Pretty good. Okay, so I'm gonna give mine a taste test. Boomer's coming up the stairs now. No, that's good. I mean, it's not like, oh my gosh, it's amazing, but it tastes good. The seasonings taste good with the ground beef. So I'm gonna finish it up, and then I'll give you my final review later tonight. Okay, so I've already finished dinner, washed the dishes, put everything away, saved my leftovers for Victoria when she gets home from work. So Mexican zucchini and beef. I mean, it was good, and it was easy to prepare, quick to prepare. It's a super easy weeknight dinner. Will I make it again? I guess so. I could. I mean, again, it wasn't like, oh my God, this is so delicious. But as soon as my husband served himself, he said, I need some chips or something. So I figured that that's what was going to be needed. And he also, totally didn't even think of it, to add shredded cheese on top. You could totally add shredded cheese. And I still had some avocados. I should have sliced up an avocado. But so what I like to do is I like to make notes whenever I do a recipe. Like if I change something, or if I think it would work with, like, ooh, it would taste good with this or whatever, I make those notes. That way in the event I do make it again, then I have it for, like, I have my notes for the next time. So anyways, yeah, I'll give it 4 stars. It was pretty good. I liked it. So we'll see when it comes up again. But anyways, thank you again for joining us for dinner. Sorry, the puppy is barking. And I'll see you guys tomorrow night. Thanks. Bye. Hey everyone. Welcome to Wednesday night dinner. Today, it's a super easy Wednesday night dinner. I am making chicken wings, because chicken wings are a family favorite and they are keto friendly. So the only issue with them is that since I bake them, they take a while. They take about an hour to cook. And I really wanted to get this already in the oven by 5 so that I could eat by 6, but it's gonna be done a little bit later. So there's not really a whole lot that I can show you, because literally once I put them in the oven, then it's just a matter of waiting for them to cook. And I mean, that's not very exciting to watch, but I'll just kind of tell you what I do, and then I'll have you join us. One thing really quick, I'm super excited. I have my new tripod. I am working with the positioning of it. It has a ring light, but I'm in the kitchen and I have like really bright lights in here. So it looked like overexposed. It looks super, super bright. So I don't have them on, but I'm gonna play around with it and see how it goes. So far, I like it because I've got my hands free. I don't have to worry about my phone falling. I don't have to worry about setting it up anywhere. Anyways, and also side note, I did not have to work today. We had a day off, which is why there is no makeup on the face. Okay, so dinner. So I get these pack of chicken party wings from Costco, and they are in 3 packages. For my family, I generally use all 3 packs. Actually, it comes in a pack of 6, and then I just cut it down the middle, and then each time I'm gonna make chicken wings for my family, I do these three packs. So it's literally just the chicken wings, and then I'll put those in the oven for 30 minutes. I think it's at 350 for 30 minutes. While they are in the oven at that time, I'll be warming up in a saucepan some Frank's Red Hot, just original, with a half stick of butter. And I use salted butter. I used to put seasoning on the chicken wing, but for some reason it tasted like really, really salty when I did. So now I just don't do anything. The only trick that I can tell you is you need to pat them dry. So when I take them out of the packaging, I put them down on a paper towel and I totally pat them dry, because then they just get crispier when they're in the oven when they are already dry. So I'm gonna go ahead and just get this stuff going, and I'll check in with you guys like at the 30-minute mark when I'm taking them out of the oven and putting them in the sauce. So I'll check back with you in a little bit. Okay, so I have 2 trays of chicken wings. Again, they're all dried, and I don't have any seasoning on them or anything like that. I know it kind of sounds weird, but I don't. And the fact that I'm using salted butter is, you know, it's gonna give it the flavor anyway. So one other thing I forgot to mention is that I like to take my meat and protein out of the fridge at least 30 minutes before I use it. So that way it's not just like a shock for going from like super cold to super hot in the oven. So I don't know, I'm just passing on these little tricks to you. But anyways, I'm gonna put these now in my oven, 350 degrees for 30 minutes. Okay, so it's been 30 minutes. I've taken 1 tray out of the oven. And all I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put them in this pot that has the buffalo sauce melted with the melted butter. And I just put them in there, toss them around, get them coated. And then I'll put them back on the sheet. And I forgot to mention, I like to use parchment paper just so that the chicken wings don't stick to it. I've done it before where I've like greased the pan and the, you know, the skin will sometimes still stick. So I like using a parchment. So I'm just going to coat them all, get them in here, and stick them back in the oven for another 30 minutes, and then they will be ready to eat. All right, so 30 minutes is up. Here are the wings straight out of the oven. This is the other reason why I like using parchment paper, because cleanup is super easy. Like literally once I take these off, I'm just gonna wrap up the parchment paper, throw it away, and my pans are still clean. So we are going to enjoy this. My husband was supposed to bring some celery home, but he's running late and these are already ready. So we're gonna get started to eat now. All right, so chicken wings are definitely a family favorite of ours, so I don't need to wait to hear if they think that's good or not, because I think they are. But Victoria is here with me eating now. Victoria, what do you think?
Very good.
Very good, she says. So we keep it pretty simple. Generally, we eat it with celery and carrots, but we didn't have any, and my husband was supposed to bring it, like I said, but he ran late with his bike ride. So we're just gonna eat chicken wings. I got some ranch on the side, and this is how we're gonna end our night. So thank you so much for joining us for dinner again, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye. Welcome to Thursday night dinner. Tonight's dinner is brought to you by Blaze Pizza. I'm not cooking tonight, getting some pizza, and my family just went into the restaurant, so I'm gonna join them in just a quick second. So I'll share with you what I ordered though, because I do try to keep it keto. I mean, they have keto options here too, so I'll share with you what we all order. So I'm gonna make it quick because people are watching me and my fam's embarrassed. So I order myself a cauliflower crust pizza with just pesto, cheese, and pepperoni. And that's my dinner tonight. The girls each have their own pizzas. My husband's getting his. So dinner's good tonight. Hi everyone, welcome to Friday night dinner. So it's gonna be a little different today because I'm doing a breakfast for dinner situation. And I'm really just making this for myself because my husband already ate. Emma's not quite yet hungry, so we'll have to figure something else out for her a little bit later. And Victoria is at work. She'll be home later, so I'll probably just pick something up for her, or there's stuff that she can eat here at home. So anyways, I am just gonna fry up some bacon. I'm gonna scramble up some eggs. I'm gonna add some cheese and avocado to my eggs, a later once they're finished, and that's my dinner tonight. Eyes were definitely bigger than my stomach is, I think, because I overdid it. I made way too many eggs, but I don't feel like I normally make this much. But anyways, fried up some bacon. I don't like it super crispy, so I fried that up. Did the eggs inside the same pan. Oh well, it is what it is. And then I just cut up an avocado. I'm on a paper plate today, but that is what my dinner is gonna be. So I'll see you guys in just a little bit. All right, so we've reached the end of our week. I want to thank you so very much for joining me for dinner. And I am enjoying this process and showing you what I'm preparing and tasting, trying different things. So I hope you will join me. If you liked these videos, please make sure you hit that subscribe button. Don't forget to hit that notification bell. I am uploading new videos every week, and I'd love for you to join me on all of them. So thank you guys again so very much, and I'll see you for dinner next week.